Hello, people, and happy Wednesday. Sorry about that. There's a message that came across. How are my people doing today? Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. As you're coming on, just let me know who I am speaking with. And this is an empowering time, like completely empowering. And I just want to know, have you been stepping into your power, or have you been hiding from your power, or have you just don't even know what your power is? What is your superpower? And I'm just having some fun with this because there has been times in my life that I have stepped away from my purpose and my plan in life, and I've lost my power. And I can truly see that now. And I can truly, I have been getting for the last 2 weeks download after download after download of different scenarios and different things in my life. And it's been quite incredible because it's probably been there before, but I maybe just never allowed it. And I have you ever come to a time and a place in your life where you're just sick and tired of where you're at? And and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that some of your dreams have fulfilled, not all of them, and you're just um you've had a series of in the past different things not working out, and no matter what you do, it doesn't matter, it just doesn't work out. And sometimes that can be discouraging, but how many times did Albert Einstein, um, work on his craft? Or how many times did Shaquille O'Neal try go up for a layup and not get that slam dunk? Or how many times have, I don't know, Alexander Graham Bell, how many times did he have to go back to the drawing board before um, his invention became now as we know as Bell Canada, right? So it's just absolutely phenomenal on how when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I've heard that several times, and um I've also heard that um fake it till you make it. And I was wondering what the heck that really means until I decided, um the last couple months have been hard on me and my family, and then I kind of slipped into a, um, I'm not going to say a depression, but I like, how am I going to live out the life that I want now that my dad's not here? And my dad was one of my superheroes, and my dad's been there for me for everything. The guy that I used to call for everything. And there was a time, within the last couple months that I thought, how am I going to live without him? And I've surrounded myself with some amazing, amazing people, and I have gotten through it. I mean, there's still days that it's hard, and there are still moments. I can honestly say I'm not looking forward to Christmas. I'm looking forward to the spirit of Christmas and things like that, and being with family, but I'm not looking forward to seeing that I'm just brought at the table. So that being said, I have allowed my emotions to rule me, and to a point, and forgot exactly who I was and whose I was and what power that holds. And I don't know if you have ever seen the TV show Yellowstone, but Beth is such a badass. And I thought to myself one day, could you imagine if I had even a tenth of her confidence, her character? I'm sure even in real life she uses confidence, but I'm like, what if I just took that on and took that power on, and that persona, that I'm going to crush every freaking goal that comes in front of me, and everything that comes in front of me, I'm going to say yes to. Have you ever put that challenge out to yourself where no matter what that comes along, you're going to say yes to? And I'm telling you, there's power in that, because I had made a commitment to myself 2 weeks ago that if somebody asked me to be on their show, or if somebody wanted to have an appointment with me or anything like that, it didn't matter what, I would find the time in my schedule to do it. And I have to say, I've met some pretty amazing people, like amazing, and people that I didn't even think um that would be on the show or even have the audacity to ask to be on the show. And lo and behold, we booked them. And I was just like, wow. And so I thought, well, what if I applied that to other areas of my life? And one of my areas that I have struggled with and have um, pretty much I found myself now. Have you ever found yourself that right back into the same place you were years ago on a certain issue? And lo and behold, this morning when I got up, I had identified that, you know, and I hate talking about the subject, but I'm going to say it because I'm radiating real here, like radiating real. And I was the same weight I was before I got engaged. And it was at one of my heaviest moments. And I'm thinking, I'm doing the things. I'm doing eating properly, especially this week. I've been intentional about that. I had a trigger yesterday that was completely would have put me grabbing for the nearest carb because I was an emotional eater. But I didn't do that. Instead, I went for a walk and I reached out to my accountability people and I'm like, okay, and my accountability people said, hey, that is a huge victory. Um, because I didn't go for that chocolate bar, I didn't go for those chips, or I didn't go for whatever. And I, you know, celebrate those moments. And then I had a download today with like, okay, let's apply the confidence that you have in the other areas of your life and apply it to this. And that, my friends, is why I'm back to where I was so that I can learn the lesson because the lessons that I've been learning about things that have happened in my life, other things are now coming to this. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope I'm not the only one that has those aha moments and those moments where like, oh crap, there it is, right? So with that, what are have you ever stepped into like an alter ego type thing? Or who would you emulate? If you could emulate anybody and their confidence, who would it be and why? I really want to hear from you. Love you guys and have an amazing day.